Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles, a great millstone who have taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, who teaches truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Load the videos edifying, only I can get something from this video. I'm going to get a couple precepts here in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. Again, Lord willing, is edifying to you, Akim. I want to say this. The more this place declines, the more upwards you're going to see among the people. The more of a panic that people are going to have, the more of a worry that people are going to have. You got to think, like, these people, they've been living in wickedness for so long and trusting in wickedness for so long that all they know is wickedness. So when the wickedness and the rulership, the wicked as in rulership, when that starts to fail, right, and these people see that, this place that they believed in is not really anything, they're going to start to panic. They're going to start to feel like they've been betrayed. They're going to start to feel like they've been lied to. They're going to start to feel like all kind of shit. Oh, we've been duped. We've been this, we've been that, but not really, because yeah, you've been lied to, but you trusted in a lie. And when the truth was out here, you didn't get it, right? You got people that walk past brothers, man. You got people that come across videos, walk past brothers on the highways and byways, right? You got brothers that, you got people that see brothers, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even know brothers, right? From the world or whatever. And yet they treat them like nothing. They treat us like we them, and we're not. We far from it, man. But they don't see, niggas in the world don't understand the transition you have to have from coming out the world to coming into the truth. They don't understand the transition. These niggas are stuck in the world, and they only see they only see their life through a worldly lens, man. They only see things through a worldly lens. When you come into the truth, you see things through a spiritual lens, man. So you're able to point out what's wicked, right? You're able to say, oh, I'm staying away from that. You're able to say, oh, I'm not fucking with her because she got a man, right? You're able to say, I'm not eating that. You're able to say, oh, I don't smoke, right? You're able to say, hey, man, I drink, but I drink in moderation. I drink, I have a balance. Niggas in the world, they don't know that. They don't have that, so they might envy you. They might look at you a little different. They might talk shit. Oh, man, he different. He ain't changed. But really, they want to call it. Because their portion is fire. They have to inherit that, man. They have to. Some of these niggas got to be judged, man. Okay. But notice when things start to happen, right? Like certain shit that happened in the news, whether it's World War III, whether you see chariots. Like when chariots become like mainstream, when it become like on the news, right? And it's like, you ain't got to search for it. It's like, oh, this is really happening. Like, because it's kind of happening now. But when it's like, when it's undeniable, right? They're going to say, oh, hey, man, remember you was talking about, nah, nigga. Remember you was talking about the chariots? Remember you said that? But these are the same men that make fun of you, made mockery, made laugh. They may have laughed at you, all that, right? They may have did all these things. But little do they know that, hey, the prophets are really going to get the last laugh, right? And they trusted in this place. So you can't really trust people who trust in this place. You can't, you can't trust people that trust in this place. You can't really be around people that trust in this place, man. You got to kind of you got to yaquab every situation, man. Be wise in every situation. Like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm around this dude I kind of know. Like, you got to know your personnel, right? Not just in the truth, but in the world. You got to know your personnel. You got to know, like, who you're around. You got to know, the thing. You got to watch what you talk about, right? Watch what you bring up, because these motherfuckers got Satan on them, man, right? You might be telling, hey, you might be telling a nigga, a nigga might hear you talk about something righteous, and get offended about that, man. So you just got to be careful, man. Gotta move. You gotta be circumspect, man. Right? You gotta understand 2/3 of Jake is our enemies, man. Listen, in the kingdom, all Israel will be right. But right now, all Israel isn't right. 2/3 of Israel has to partake of that fire, man. And that's the majority of Israel. That's the majority of Israelites, man. So you could imagine, like, these niggas that heard the truth, right? They know that they're Israelites. They threw it to the wayside. Why would you want to, listen, why would you have any respect for a person like that? Right? Why would you hold them at a certain standard? They heard the same message you heard. The difference is that you taught, right? You're teaching, you're preaching, you're trying to get right, and they threw it to the wayside. Oh no, America's more important. They trust in this modern day Pharaoh. Right? Like, literally they know it's going to lead to their demise. It's going to lead to their death. Right? And then when things start to pop off like martial law, right? Wars, rumors of wars, right? Earthquakes in diverse places, when they start popping off more and more and more, and they start seeing certain things that you've been talking about, they're going to, oh man, I remember. Then they're going to try to want to get it. You know what I mean? But if it ain't for them, then they're going to be destroyed, man. And that's just, it is what it is. Ain't no sugarcoating it, ain't no nothing. They're going to die. Okay? That's what it is, man. Okay? See, when you get into 2nd Ezra 16, even 15, right? It goes into certain different things that these people they say that, oh, it's not going to happen. It's not this, it's not. But it's going to happen. Point blank, period, man. Because there's prophecy. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra. Like I said, I'm going to get a couple precepts, man. This is 2nd Ezra 16. And I'm going to start at... let me see. I'm going to start at 13. It says, For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. It shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. See? Those arrows are talking about thermonuclear missiles. Right? What arrow that can be shot from one part of the earth to the other part of the earth and they kindle a fire? Right? Come on, man. Right? But you got people that think that they don't understand. Okay? No, that's talking about missiles. Okay? It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. It says the fire is kindled. See? It says, and shall not be put out until it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows, and beginning of mournings, and the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Right, which Ezra's knowing that he'll be back today, but nonetheless, right, the beginning of sorrows, great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, right, martial law, right, your neighbor going into the neighbor house for the lack of bread with the sword. Like, come on, man, all this shit is coming. Let's get it in 15, right? Let's get it in 15. This 2nd Ezra 15 and 8, it says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Yeah, because they do all kind of shit in the world, right? Listen, America this place is the king of folly. This place is the king of unrighteousness, right? It's because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, and really, this place is where the poison of this place has influenced the world. You know what I mean? It has the poison of this place has influenced the world to do wickedly. And these people, like, they bathe in it. They love it. They rather have it than anything else. Okay? Hence why it has to be destroyed. Okay, it says, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. So that the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me. We crying unto the Lord. I'm one of those men. We cry unto the Lord, like, man, like the wickedness is pinnacle. It's paramount here, man. Like, this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? And we understand what the Lord feel about wickedness, man. We understand what's the reward of wickedness, right? We understand it, man. Right? And these people they rather have it that way. They love it. Like when you go, like when you're on the highways and byways and you teaching and preaching, right? And these niggas come up, or these women come up, or whoever come up, right? And they get to saying like, oh, what do you guys have against this? What do you guys have against that? Why are you guys so mad? Why do you guys this? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever the fuck they say, right? To defend America and defend their wickedness, right? Whatever they say, right? You got to understand that they rather have it this way. They rather have it like they're choosing wickedness. They're choosing. Here it is, the light, right? The little sanctuaries that's set up across the four corners of the earth, right? Especially in America, right? Of righteousness, right? Teaching and preaching this word. Here it is that you can ask a question. Brothers will come out. They'll break it down to you, right? Plainly. So maybe you can understand that the Lord gives you the understanding, the mind to understand, right? And yet these motherfuckers still choose wickedness. They still choose what they want to do. They still choose Jesus and these false. You could break down and bro, you could tell, oh, the letter J wasn't invented into, you know what I'm saying? You could tell them, you could go in the 1611 King James version, it's not even a J in that Bible. And they don't care, man. They don't care. It reminds, I keep thinking about this. We was at camp, and it was a rally. They was having a Jesus rally, man. And this is the second time we encountered this shit. You know, we encountered it last year. We encountered it this year too, man. And these motherfuckers was walking by with signs and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? None of them was on one accord, right? None of them. They always believed in different things, but nonetheless, right? They all stood for so-called Jesus, because so-called Jesus allows you to do the things that you want to do. So-called Jesus fits with America, right? Because you could do what you want to do, right? In America, like they put that notion out, like, oh, you could do what you want to do, right? But just believe on the blood of Jesus and you'll be forgiven. That's not the case. But here we are with the truth. Here we are telling the people the truth, what the true name is, what the Father name, which the Father name is Yahweh, the Son name is Yahweh Shai, not Jehovah, not Jesus. Those are false names. Okay? But these people still believe in Jehovah. They still believe in Jesus. Why? Because it's in their mind, right? Oh, Jesus allowed me to do this. Jesus allowed me to do that. I could do this, I could commit adultery on Saturday and be forgiven on Sunday. Like, bro, like this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Right? And then when you give them the true definition, when you give them scriptures, right? And you break it down to them and you give it to them plainly. They understand, right? What they say they understand. You give it to them plainly, right? They still don't give a fuck. Like, they don't care, man, because they think that America is not going to be they don't think this place is going to be destroyed. They don't think this place is going to perish. And little do you know, this place is going to perish because it upholds wickedness at the highest level. Here it is. You got all these people coming from wherever the fuck they from, coming over here talking about this, the land of the free and the land of opportunity. Well, you got to understand what they mean by the land of the free is that you could worship what you want. You could, whatever gender you want to be with, you could be with, right? Like whatever you want to do, you can do here in America. And this is why people coming over here. But really, like, what y'all don't understand is that you coming over here to get judged, because that second death is here. Like, fuck, like that second death is here, man. You know what I mean? But they don't give a fuck. They don't understand. Because yet they see, oh, it's just Jake on the highways and byways just talking and this and that, and they don't have any power right now, but it's okay. Because it's really only for the elect anyway. It's only for the elect anyway, man. It's not for everybody. Okay, this is 2 Ezra 15. And it says, I will hold my tongue no more as far as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. It says, behold, my people are led to the my people was led as a flock to the slaughter. Shalakia. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Which goes to show you that it's not talking about ancient Egypt, it's talking about the modern day Egypt, because there's still people that dwell in ancient Egypt. Okay? It wasn't destroyed. Right? The land wasn't destroyed. Still people that dwell over there. This modern day Egypt is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hell, and with a fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, in invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? So it's gonna come a time to where these motherfuckers ain't gonna care who in position. Right? Who in power. Like, you know what movie shows you that? The Purge. Okay? It's gonna be a purge, man. It says, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. See? Right? And the sword is a piercing instrument, so it could be a gun, it could be a sword, it could be a dagger, it could be whatever. It says, whatever weapon, whatever pierce you. Okay, it says, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Scriptures talk about a famine. Okay, it says, behold, said the Most High Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, in Lebanus, to themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done to them, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also in recompense in their bosom, said the Lord Yahweh. And that's how you know the Lord is just. Okay, it says, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. So at the end of the day, right, the Lord is going to have the ultimate say so. Okay, at the end of the day, that's what it is. Right, what you're hearing, right, is martial law, is a famine. What you're hearing is all out hell that's going to break loose here in this place that you people love oh so much. Okay, but in due time, I'm telling you, right, through biblical prophecy, right, this place is going to be destroyed. Point blank, period. Right. The Lord is going to save. He's going to have mercy on who he's going to have mercy on. He's going to destroy who is going to destroy. At the end of the day, that's what it is. At the end of the day, that's what it is. The Lord is going to have mercy on who he has mercy on. And the Lord is going to destroy who he wants to destroy. Point blank, period. That's what it is. And I hope I'm on the side of mercy. Okay? That's it. I hope I get mercy, man. And I hope you sincere I can get mercy as well. Okay? Because we need it, especially in this time. Okay, so with that, Lord, when the video is edifying, lowly, Akim got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. I want to tell you, brothers, to keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.